Hey guys, today I'm deck profiling my ultimate Mew. This is the list that Ilya used to get top 8 at a Limitless Qualifier 4 that I piloted to a 2-0 finish at the end of the Sunday Open. Didn't really have that hard of a start, unfortunately. Went 1-2 with Pika, and then went 0-1 with ADP, so I unfortunately didn't do well, but this was a great way to end it. So, here's the main part of the deck. You try to use Mewtwo and Mew to copy Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff, Mega Sableye Tyranitar with the Greedy Crush, Alolan Raticate with the Chuck Away. Then you discard for a free attack to do 80. ADP with the Altered Creation, which is really powerful at times. I used it to help me win the game quicker in round 5. Which lets me do 30 more damage in a prize card, which is really good. I also have the Xerneas Prism in here with that powerful Passive Life ability, which lets you move it when it comes in from the bench to the active. You could move all energy to it, which is a great tech for the ADP matchup, because then you can one-shot it, which is really powerful. Unfortunately, I couldn't showcase Xerneas in any of my games, but if I played against an ADP deck with Xerneas, it would probably be a game changer. Also have the Machamp Marshadow, which is really good with that 100 blows impact, dishing out 160. And then against the Pika, I like to put it down and then use Solgaleo's Soul Burst GX attack, attaching 30 energy to it and normally 2 to the Mew to help you in the Pika matchup a lot, because Machamp Marshadow's 100 blows impact does 160, and Pika's weak to fighting, so it does 320, which is really great for the Pika matchup. When I played Pika, I knew Ultimate Mew was a really hard matchup because of this card. We also have the Run Reshizard in here. You could possibly use it for the Speed Zacian matchup because you hit weakness on it, so then if they hit into you, you can use Outrage. But you're probably not going to use it for the Speed Zacian matchup. You're mostly going to be using it for your Outrage and Flare Strike. And Outrage lets you do 30 damage and 10 more for each damage counter on it. And then you're basically thinking like Mew. If they do a lot of damage to me, you can just hit back with Outrage and do a lot more damage, which is really powerful. Also, you have that one of Eldegoss V in here with that powerful Happy Match ability, letting you put a supporter card from your discard into your hand. Something you can use like Malulana, Boss, and a lot Research, Marnie, a lot of those big ones. They're really powerful. Also, we have that Vileplume GX in here with the Massive Bloom, dishing out 180 damage and doing 10 less for each damage counter on it. And it pairs really good with Malulana, letting you heal damage to do 180 damage, which is actually a lot because you can knock out a Dedenne, which is really good. And for a lot of the tag teams, you have Pokemon that are weak to them. For example, Mega Sableye Tyranitar, Greedy Crush, one-hit knockout Stragapult due to weakness, which is really good. And it also resists Stragapult, so even better. Then you can just use Malulana with the Eldegoss for that matchup. We also have the Jirachi GX with the Psychic Zone and Star Search. Psychic Zone removing psychic weakness, which is really powerful. And also you having Star Search, so you attach an energy. I used this in one of my games and I didn't have access to Soul Burst, which was really powerful. I also really like the most consistency for the Dene, just because you want to Dene change a lot. Also, I have the one of Cragonal in here with that really powerful Frozen Lock, letting you do 10 damage and Item Lock, which is really good in the Baby Bloons matchup because you want to go Altered Creation, and then you Frozen Lock doing 80 because they're weak to water. So you're doing 80 in Item Lock with a Marnie. They probably can't even knock you out unless they draw really hot, which is really rare with that deck. You also have that one Blastoise GX, one of the most aggressive Pokemon in the deck that I'm always scared of when I play against this, letting you do 60 damage and shuffling Water Energy. Even though you don't play Water Energy, all the other energies you use, like Unit, you can see there's water on it, which you can use, and also Rainbow. It doesn't say it's water, but when you do Rainbow, it provides 1 energy at a time, so then you can use Rocket Splash to shuffle it all into your deck and do 60 damage for each, which does a lot of damage really quick. You also have consistency cards like Cherish Ball, letting you get a GX, which is great in Ultimate Mew. Also, you have Quick Ball, and you discard a card, which is great because, for example, Quick Ball is really good because it lets you discard one card and get a basic Pokemon, which is really good. Like you can get the Dene with the Daddy Change, Mewtwo, and even some attackers maybe, like Kornilov over here. Also, you have a lot of ways to switch for Switch. Plus that one Malolana letting you switch and heal 120 if you discard 2 cards from your hand. Really good. 3 Chaotic Swell. I like this. 2 tag calls. Really good getting your tag team Pokemons out. Plus tag team trainers because it says tag team cards, not tag team Pokemon, which is really excellent. You also have that 2 Boss Order letting you switch your opponent's active with one of their bench, which is really great. 1 Gus Mahala, letting you get a stadium card and discarding 2 cards, getting you a tool and a special energy, which is excellent. And like a tool, you can get a Stealthy Hood, which I really utilized in my last game, letting me his Zigzagoon not work, which didn't let him Doom Count, which was really awesome for me. Then I had the 2 Marnies in here, letting me have some nice hand disruption. 4 Research, consistency is key. Discarding your hand, drawing 7. If you're coming back into the game, you might remember Professor Sycamore. This is like the exact same as that. Or even Professor Juniper. They're all really good. 1 Air Balloon, just letting you have a 2 Retreat. Stealthy Hood, one of the best cards in this deck, I would say. Letting you prevent all effects of opponent's abilities done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. So for example, if you're against like a Zigzagoon, and if they use Headbutt Trench and you have a Stealthy Hood attached, it doesn't work. It's like useless. And then you have your energies. 4 Aurora, letting you attach it and discarding a card from your hand. Really powerful. 4 Rainbow Energy, attaching and putting 10 damage on, which isn't that bad because of Outrage, Reshiram, and Charizard's attack. Also, you have that 2 unit, counting for Grass, Water, and Fire, which is really good because it can count for Vileplume, Charizard, and Blastoise, or Kornilov, which is excellent. If I would make any cuts, I would probably cut a Chaotic Swell to 2 because I feel like 3 is way too overkill. And also I realized I was whiffing some energy, so I might put in like another like a unit energy that you can use. Probably would be this one, because it can let you do Soul Burst or copy like some like psychic attacks. Like you don't have many, but maybe that's the wrong energy, I think. So maybe you can use some like one of the unit energies. But that was the only cut I would make if you were looking for one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my deck profile on Ultimate Mew. See you guys soon. Bye.